Okay, good Thursday evening, everyone. It's Eric Wilhelm here with Weather for Weather Geeks. Hope you had a good Thursday. The weather actually turned out to be a little less active than we thought it would. It became a little bit obvious this morning that today was going to kind of underperform as far as thunderstorms and severe weather goes. And hey, no complaints about that. I'll show you why today underperformed a little bit in just a second. But first things first, we did have some thunderstorms across southern Columbiana County and central Columbiana County late this afternoon, dropping locally a half an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch or so from Hanoverton down across Guilford Lake and down into the Wellsville and East Liverpool area. Even a severe thunderstorm warning briefly with that storm late this afternoon. A few branches down, some minor issues in East Liverpool. That was about it. It was, generally speaking, no big deal. We have leftover showers and thunderstorms off to our south and east this evening. These are the last vestiges of the storms that did manage to bubble up today. And as of 7:01 p.m., this is all that's left of the severe thunderstorm watch. You know, they issued the watch all the way as far north as Mercer County, which was too far to the north today. We didn't have any thunder at all in Mercer County today. It was pretty much just a Columbiana County and south and east kind of deal. Why did today underperform? A lot of dry air, I think, in the mid-levels and even the low levels of the atmosphere today. Yes, it was muggy down here at the ground, but up in the atmosphere a little bit, it was a little bit drier today, and I think that dry air just kind of overwhelmed things today. When you look at the water vapor imagery, and I'll roll this back about 6 hours, a lot of yellow and orange on here, indicative of that mid-level dry air. Now, we did have some thunderstorms, of course, that got going despite that dry air to our south, but I think we were just too far north today, away from the best atmospheric dynamics for much to get going. The models yesterday were definitely more gung-ho on the storm activity for today. But as it turns out, it was a pretty uneventful day. And dew points are starting to drop nicely. We're down in the 50s in a lot of spots now. And look at the dry air off to our north and west. This is the kind of air that's coming our way for tomorrow. It's going to feel absolutely fantastic outside at the Youngstown Warren Airport. The dew points really dropped kind of abruptly late this afternoon, out of the mid-60s down to 54 as of 7 p.m. It feels really nice outside. I went outside after the 6 o'clock newscast, and it really is a nice summer evening. And boy, you ain't seen nothing yet as far as the dew points go. Wow, tomorrow afternoon, dew points are going to drop down into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. That's a bargain for midsummer, and that means it will feel very, very comfortable outside. Temperature-wise today, it was another above average day. One cooler than average day so far this month. That was yesterday, but we did 83 today. Our average is 80, 81 at this time of the year. So through the first 8 days of August, 2.7 degrees warmer than average so far. All right, our sunset this evening will be at exactly 8:30 p.m. Of course, the days are getting shorter. I talked about the beginning of solar autumn last evening, the 3-month period in which we lose daylight at the most rapid pace. We're losing it about 2 minutes 15 seconds per day right now. It kind of reaches its peak at 2 minutes 42 seconds during the second half of September and early October as well. Right now our day length is getting pretty close to the 14-hour mark, and again our sunset this evening pretty much exactly at 8:30. We're on the other side of the hill now, that is for sure. The days have slowly, very slowly been getting shorter since, of course, June 21st, but it's starting to become noticeable as we get into the month of August. And again, that process will really accelerate as we go into meteorological fall starting on September the 1st. All right, we'll roll through the next few days quickly here. Sunshine in abundance tomorrow, low dew points, great weather Saturday. Now, there is going to be a warm front that pushes across Saturday night into Sunday morning. And on the backside of this high, of course, the flow around high pressure in the northern hemisphere is clockwise. And so on the backside of a high, a little more of a southerly component to the wind will send temperatures above average on Sunday, but it's not going to be accompanied by high humidity just yet. That's going to change as we go into the middle of next week. So we'll see these 50s dew points replaced by, yikes, 60s, maybe even close to 70 for a couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday. And no surprise, that will come with a chance for showers and thunderstorms. Lots of summer left, though. This is the 8 to 14 day outlook showing pretty high odds here of above average temperatures being the rule as we have the run up to, for many districts, the first day of school, start of football season, and of course eventually the start of the Canfield Fair. I think the second half of August will be pretty consistently warm, if not at times hot, and that trend likely is going to continue into September. I talked about a couple of nights ago the September forecast. At this point, it's still very early in August, but at this point it's looking like pretty strong odds that September will be warmer than average, and maybe by a fair degree. And hey, what else is new? September has been a very warm month very frequently this decade. 9 of the last 12 Septembers have been warmer than average. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching Weather for Weather Geeks. Check out my updated forecast tonight on 21 News at 11. Hope to see you then.